Hello, hello, hello. You caught me right in the middle of trying to figure out a piece of flatware that I just got. So while we wait on people to show up, I'm going to go ahead and do a little research. And we'll go from there. If you are not familiar with me, if you've not been here before, my name is Gina, and I am an online reseller. I currently sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. I also have an antique booth in the town that I live in. And I also work full time. So, hello, Key Lime Kisses. Long time no see. How are you? I'm just getting started here. I was just explaining kind of who I am and all that stuff. And I'm trying to figure out what this piece of flatware is that I'm trying to look up. I can't even think of what the kind of piece it is. So I'm having to use Google Lens, and maybe I can get it to come up. My brain's just not a-working. That's not what it is. All right, I'm just going to have to show you. Maybe you can tell me what this is. What is the name of this kind of flatware? It is flat. Not that that means anything, but it is flat. Kind of has this curvature on this side. I know it's for serving, but I can't remember what this piece is. And I know it's extremely tarnished. Don't point that out to me because I know that. But I can't think what it is. And it is only marked community, which there is a ton of community listings for flatware. All different companies. Well, thanks a heck of a lot, Gina. No, that is fine. I'll figure it out sooner or later, or I might have just found it. Hang on a minute. If I did, I'll bring it out, bring you on here, bring the screen on here so you can see. No. I think I did find it. Not the piece, but the pattern. So we'll bring it on here, and then we will go research it together. Share screen. Okay, and bring this up. Full page. I believe this is what it is. It's obviously not a fork, but yep, that is the pattern. So we now know it is Oneida Morningstar from 1948. That's more than we knew 10 seconds ago. Now let's see if I can figure out what kind of piece this is. Okay. Where did Morningstar go? I saw Morningstar. Ah, there we go. Scared me for a minute. All right. View entire pattern listing. Let's just see what we can find. Because I can't remember what this piece is called. At all. At all. I'm not finding it. It is not a lasagna server. I can tell you that much. This is not a soup spoon. Well, doggies. It is not a soup spoon. It is not an ice cream spoon. It is not an ice cream fork. It is not sugar tongs. And if you guys are talking to me right now, I have my screen up where I can't see you guys. Sorry. Because I need to be... Oh, hello. Jelly server. Jelly server. Well, that is it. I never would have guessed jelly server. Let me just make sure that the measurement is correct. And it is. It is a large, solid jelly server. Okay. Now I'll make this a little smaller. And what the hey? What the hey? I just realized that I didn't have that screen up the entire time. It is a jelly server. I know that jellies were, sorry, I'm trying to have that light not blind you. I know jellies were very popular back in the day. So I'm going to just put this in as a draft real quick so that I don't forget what it is called. Pate server. It very well could have been a pate server. I wouldn't have thought about that, but it makes sense. It does kind of look like something that you would use for pate. Very good call. I bet you could probably use it for pate and nobody would say anything. What do you mean you're somewhat here, Carter? I expect you to be here 15 minutes before I go live. You failed me. Just kidding. Just kidding. Gina, meet Carter. Carter, meet Gina. Key Lime Kisses is named Gina, by the way. So don't get confused. Unless you guys already know each other, which you very well might. I can't keep track. All right. That is not what I typed. There we go. All right. I'll change the name of... Why is this not coming up? I think that I'm sharing my screen with you and I'm not. What the hey? What the hey? There we go. I thought I was sharing my screen earlier and I was not, and I'm still not. There we go. Goodness gracious. And I have a gnat flying around. So if you see me doing this, I'm not having a seizure or anything like that. I just can't stand gnats. Afternoon at the beach. I had an afternoon at the auction, which I will go over in just a minute. In fact, that piece that we just looked at, that is a piece that I got today. What I wanted to tell you, the whole reason I brought up my draft screen, if you are unaware, and it may not be affecting you, but it is affecting more than just me, and eBay is supposedly aware of it. Anyhow, there's a glitch, or at least there was a glitch. It may have been fixed. I haven't checked. They haven't contacted me to tell me it's been fixed. But where you would do your draft on your computer and you would fill in all of the required and recommended item specifics. And then for me, I would save it as a draft, then go to my phone and take the pictures, upload my pictures on the app, and then come back to the computer and finalize everything. And lo and behold, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, when I would come back to the computer, all of my required and recommended item specifics were gone. And I'd have to start all over again. So now what I'm doing is I'm making a draft with basically just the bare minimum on it, saving it. Then I'll do my photos. Then I'll go back. That way I'm not having to put my item specifics in more than once. And it's very frustrating. And I know it's not happening to everyone, but it is happening to more than just me because I asked about it in a group and other people said, yep, happened to me too. So that's what's going on. So I'm just kind of making very bare bones drafts at this moment. Yes, her name is Gina as well. All right. I want to, maybe, if the screen won't lock. Okay, there we go. I want to see what these are selling for, even though this one is in very rough shape. I just want to get an idea. Exactly, Gina. I hate item specifics. Hate item specifics. Okay, an item, Morningstar. Oneida, Morningstar, flatware. I just want to get an idea, and then I'll stop. As soon as I get this one done, I'll stop and tell you a little bit about my day. Figure out what I'm doing here. I want my solds. Yes, Carter, Gina and I used to get confused in, was it bingo? Is it bingo that I got to know you in? I can't remember now, Gina. I have the memory of a gnat, speaking of gnats. And I'm really bad with faces and names and things like that. So I do apologize. Oh, now see, I started to type in pate. Jelly, what was it? Jelly server, jelly slicer. What was it called? Jelly server. Okay. Let's go back here. Yes, bingo with Johnny. And I can't go to it anymore because I go to work when it starts. And I hate it. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. And I miss my moon pies. I want my moon pies back. Okay. Look at some solds. I don't think there's a whole lot of value. In fact, I'm probably spending way too much time on this. But I'm kind of a bulldog when it comes to research. I love finding out what something is and what it's worth. And my computer's being really slow right now, and I'm about to stab it with a jelly server. Okay, one of these sold for $10. That gives me an idea. That's all I wanted. I will research more later. So I'll just put the description in, basically where I bought it, that type of thing, you know, my cogs, and then I will put in a price, and then I save as a draft. Okay. And then later I'll take pictures. So I'm going to bring you back up here. All right. So I just got out of the shower like 10 minutes before this started because it was so hot again at the auction. And I took a cold shower. I was so hot. How do I say this? My day. So you guys know that I go to an auction here locally every other weekend. Usually. I mean, that's their schedule usually. And I don't know if I've told you, but on Friday nights they have a preview. So yeah, okay. I went yesterday. Oh, not Friday nights, Friday during the day. I went yesterday during the day before I had to go to work. And I looked at everything. And what I do is I take photographs of what I'm interested in, and then I go home and I research and I figure out how much I'm willing to spend on each item. Okay. And I swear to God, I shouldn't waste my time, because almost every time those items go way above what I'm willing to spend. And I end up buying a bunch of miscellaneous flats of just stuff just because I'm there. And it's like, I need to buy some things. make use of my time. And like I've said in some of these lives before, when things are listed, when they're selling for a quarter for a flat of things, my arm goes up. I just need to start doing that, because I tell you, I find the coolest stuff that way. I need to stop looking at the things that I know immediately are worth something, because everybody else in there also knows that. And the bidding goes way too high. And boy, today there were a ton of resellers in there. So anyhow, that's my story of woe, I guess. But it's not really woe, because I've done all right. I have researched probably about a third of what I got today. I will show you the total amount, and this is including tax, because we have to pay tax, that I spent today. $28.48. 16 items. $28.48. So I didn't do too badly. Had I gotten the things I went to get, the things that I looked at yesterday and said, oh yeah, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. If I had bought everything regardless of the price, how high it was getting, the bids were getting, I probably would have spent over $100. And I probably would have come home with only about 10 items maybe. And when this says 16, this was 16 lots. 16 lots, not 16 items. So I have 16 of these cards. So anyhow, I think I just need to wing it. Does that make sense? I mean, I didn't have like any huge home runs today. Well, and I'm only a third through, so who knows? Maybe there's a home run in the box back here. But I found stuff. Give you an example. In one flat, and I will say 90% of it is going straight in the trash. Okay. Remember that auction I talked about a couple months ago by the Reinhardt guy from Canada Storage Wars? Yes, I do, Carter. You have an update? I like hearing about things like that. While you're typing, because I know that there's a lag, I'll go ahead and tell you what I was going to tell you. Anyhow, I bought a flat. Find it. Find the card. Vases, jars, and small pitcher is what they listed it as. And I paid $1. 90% of it is either 95% of it even is either going to go in the trash, or it's going to go to Goodwill, whatever. But in that $1 flat was this wedding vase. And it is signed by G. Sandia Jimenez. And now there are condition issues. I understand that. But her pieces are selling for over $100. Quite a bit over $100. Like I said, it has some condition issues, and I will list those. But I still think it's very sellable. And I will definitely be able to sell it for more than the $1 I spent on the entire flat. I'm actually going to list it for around $100 just to see what happens. I can lower it later. But that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. I didn't see this in the lot when I bought the flat. I was like, it's $1. I'm sure I can find something. I found something. So that works. Okay, Carter has typed something. Not much of an update. He had another one, and I got a bunch of stuff. Haven't listed much, so not sure how I did. Picked it up last Saturday, probably why I was so tired. Well, you're going to have to let us know. Actually, what you're going to have to do, Carter, is make a video showing us your haul. I'm going to get you making videos sooner or later. Or you can go live like I do. Yeah, I love auctions. I mean, I love them. Sometimes I hate them, but I love auctions. I like the thrill of, well, like I said, I I like not knowing exactly what is in the box I'm buying, and that's reckless. I admit that's reckless, but it's what I like. Yeah, it's the thrill. I don't know how to describe it, but anywho, yes, you should make a video. Show you some other stuff that I got. I picked up. This was in a box. What did they call it? I told you once before, guys. I don't hide things from you. Okay, this was in a flat called Metal Ashtray and Tin, and I paid a whopping $3. So in that tin, or in that flat, I'm scrolling because I don't want to give you the wrong information. In that flat of metal ashtray and tin, there was this vintage Cavalier cigarette tin, complete with the lock. That's what this is. Oops, wrong side. The lock. In really good condition for its age. Still has the stamps on the bottom. It still has the seal here. I mean, it's been torn off, used because it's empty, but it's still on there. And this alone I can list for $20. So $3 for the entire lot, or the entire flat of miscellaneous things. So right here, I've got this. I'm going to list for $20. In the same flat was this 1973 Cessna Open House aluminum ashtray. I'm going to clean this stuff up. I just haven't had time to clean it up yet. But these are selling. Couldn't find a 60 or 73. I could find some other years, but I couldn't find a 73. And they're selling for $20 to $25 each. Yeah, Tobacconista is a moneymaker. It can be. I've sold a lot of ashtrays and things like that. And then I don't want to break anything, so hang on. Also in that flat was this ashtray. It's brass with a glass insert, and it is heavy. Somebody's gonna really want this to pay the shipping, or I can probably get it in a flat rate. That'll probably help. But it is heavy, and it is. They sell on eBay for. Looking, there it is. It's a bald one, about $20. So, okay, $20 for this, $20 for the tin, $20 to $25 for the Cessna ashtray, and I paid $3. And there was actually more stuff in the flat, but it's stuff that I may be putting in my antique booth. So anyhow, yeah. I'll take it. Aerospace, airplane manufacturers. Yeah, a lot of that's very, very popular. And our major metropolitan area is Wichita. And it used to be the basically airplane capital of the world type of thing. We used to have so many airplane manufacturers there. Not so much anymore. But Cessna, Boeing, Learjet, a bunch of different manufacturers there. So it's not that hard to find airplane items. You just have to look. Yes, I am in Kansas, Gina. I thought you knew that. Wait a minute. You live in the air capital of the world? Where do you live? Ew, Carter. Ew. I hate that smell. Oh my God, Gina, we live 45 minutes from each other. We have got to meet. I live in Winfield. Oh my God, all this time. That's hilarious. I'm in Winfield. I'm sorry, that cracks me up. I had no idea you were from Kansas. My live last week was me talking about, I think it was last week, was me talking about how I drove all around Wichita and I went to all the thrift stores. We've got to get together. That's all there is to it. Sorry, Carter, don't mean to leave you out, but you're in Canada. It's a little further of a trip. Okay. Wow. That cracks me up. Oh, yeah, our fair was actually just 2 weeks ago. It was a terrible fair, though. Ottawa Amusements let us down this year, but they couldn't help it. Okay, so, and what else do I have here? I'm not going to show you everything because I've got so much stuff back here I've got to go through. I picked up these guys and they were paid $1 for brass owls and toothbrush holder. So these are my brass owls, and I think they're adorable. And they are going to be listed for $20, 20 some dollars. I'm going to list them for $29.99. I expect to take an offer. Yeah, well, Gina, I don't know how much you had heard about Ottawa. Carter, Ottawa Amusements is I think they're nationwide, but they might just be Midwest, a carnival company. They'll go from county fair to county fair to county fair to county fair, and they have rides and food booths and ski ball games and that type of thing. And Ottawa always does the Winfield Fair. Always. Has for, gosh, I want to say 50, 60 years, and maybe even longer than that. It's always Ottawa. Unfortunately, this year, because of COVID, they weren't able to get their employees in because their employees come from somewhere in Africa. And so they had no employees. So there were no games, no Ottawa food booths, and 3 rides. They announced they were going to do 2, and they ended up doing 3 rides. And that was our carnival at the fair this year. I didn't go. I don't like the fair. It's too hot. I don't deal with the heat well. But it was just, I drove by and it was just sad because our county fair is really a good fair normally. But I do believe, though, that they had funnel cakes. I think there were some private individuals who did some food booths this year. I know that there was at least one because I know the person who runs it. Okay, what else? I'm sorry, Gina. I can't get over that we live so close together after all this time. Okay, I'm going through my cards to see what I've talked about. I got a set, and I haven't even cleaned them off. I haven't counted them to see what I've got. I mean, I know how many, but I don't know how many are forks, how many are knives. But I got this flatware. Pink melamine. Melamine. I love melamine. I have melamine plates. That's all I use. And melamine is very popular. It's plastic. But I paid $1 for these. I'm going to list of them as far as I know. I mean, I have to do some more research. This was just quick research, but these will probably be listed for somewhere around between $40 and $50. And in that same $1 box is where I got all of this silver plate. I wish it was silver, but it's silver plate. It's, you know, that's still cool. And this is a Georgian Garrity gravy ladle. It's from like 1906, I believe. It's beautiful. I mean, it's got tarnish, but it's in beautiful condition outside of the tarnish. And here's a question for you. To polish or not to polish? That is the question. Before you list something that is tarnished, do you polish it or do you not polish it? No wrong answer. No right answer. I'm just curious. And then when I came online, this is what I was looking, or when I came live, this is what I was looking up. And this is, what did we decide this was? A Jelly Server Morning Star by Oneida. It is from 1948. I will just list it for about $10. And then this piece, and it's rough. I know it's rough. This is a Royal Oak Paragon salad fork from 1906. It's got a lot of wear, but it's still pretty. I kind of want to polish this one just because I want to see how much wear it really has, and it's hard to tell with the patina on here. But I've got it. I'm going to list it for about $10, depending on the condition and whether I decide to polish it or not. Okay, let's see what you said. Gina says, would not polish it. Humidity does suck. Have you guys, Gina, and again, not trying to leave you out. You can jump in here anytime you want, Carter. How have the flies been? This year seems to have been horrible for flies. It's driving me insane. I hate flies. And then I've got one more piece of silver plate. I'm assuming is silver plate because I haven't had a chance to look at this yet. Hate flies. I take cockroaches over flies, and that's saying something because I hate cockroaches. Silver plated Italy. Is there any other mark? No. Oh, maybe. Nope. That's the back of this serving spoon. Isn't that pretty? It looks the same as the front. I've never seen them decorate the back like that. Down here is where it just says Italy, silver plate Italy. But look at, that's the back of the spoon because here's the front of the spoon. That's really pretty. Anyhow, there's the, I'm not going to take the time to research this right now, but that's really pretty. If there was a name on it other than just Italy, I'd research it, but I think it's going to take a little too long. The fireflies have been fantastic. And I work 4 to midnight. And once the people that I take care of go to bed, I can sit outside for a few minutes. And I really enjoyed the fireflies. I don't enjoy the mosquitoes, but I've enjoyed the fireflies. Do you get fireflies in Canada, Carter? Okay. Well, what else do we have? Okay, I bought a flat of glassware for a whopping 25 cents. And in that glassware are 4 of these beautiful cobalt blue wine glasses. They could be water goblets, I'm going to list them as wine glasses. I might list them as both. I don't know. But couldn't find this exact one pattern. I'm looking here to see what I'm going to list this as. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, no, there it is. I'm going to list these for $30. Probably take an offer, but because I take offers. I take offers. If you're interested in anything, I take offers. As long as they're not lowball offers. Anyhow, 4 of these for a quarter. Listing them for $30. That'll work. The DAV on Central. I went to a DAV. 1 second. I can tell you. Because I have my notebook where I wrote down all the places that I went that day. $54.55 East Central. Yes, I went to that one. And the one at 4720 South Seneca is closed because I went to that one and it was closed. I went to a lot of different places in Wichita. I spent all day up there. I got back just in time to go live. That's a shame, Carter. I love fireflies. I've always loved them. I mean, when I was a kid, we'd catch them and put them in a jar. And now as an adult, I realize how mean that was. But I did enjoy it. Ooh. Ooh. There. If you're interested in a fly trap, that's a link that Carter has. Interesting. I will check it out later. See, that was my goal. Because down here in Winfield, we have Goodwill. And Goodwill has just lost their mind. Lost their mind as far as pricing goes. And I wanted to try to find some thrift stores that weren't Goodwill. And I had never been to a DAV. And I really enjoyed it. I didn't buy a bunch of things, but their prices were reasonable. They were extremely reasonable. That's the way a thrift store should be. So Goodwill needs to take some lessons from the DAV. What was the other one that I went to? And their prices, I had been to this place before. Gently Used Resale on Seneca. I've been to it before. It's run by, what charity is it? Dang it. Can't think of the charity. But it's a church charity, but I can't remember. Anyhow, they have some good stuff too, but their prices are higher than DAV, but a lot lower than Goodwill. The trap, because I don't want to take time to go. I'm sorry, this sounds awful of me, Carter. I don't want to take time to go look at that link. I will look at it later. Is it the bag kind of trap? It's got like a liquid something or other in it, and it's kind of a conical shape, because that's what my landlord has put out in the yard, and it is working really well. Yes, that's the one in the strip mall, Gina. Yeah, kind of a little bit scary strip mall. A little bit scary. But I was actually talking to my landlord about it earlier today because I didn't know what it was. And she said it was a fly trap and that it had been catching a lot of the flies. If it didn't stink so much, I'd put one in my house, because I have a lot of flies in here too, from letting the dog in and out and carrying all of my goodies from the auction in and out. Okay. That is about all that I've gone through. Not all that I have, but all that I've gone through. So now we get to go through things together. We might do a thumbs up. We might do a thumbs down. I don't know. I'm going to get a couple things out of the way. so that I can pile some things up back here. And let's see what we got. I would pick up the box, but I'm afraid the box bottom is going to fall out, and then you'd see me cry. So I'm just going to grab the things that are on top. Looking at them right now, it looks like they are pretty much going to be Goodwill or possibly my antique booth. I might sell a couple of them online. I was trying to explain last week, Gina, how I decide whether an item is going on eBay or online in general, or if it's going in my antique booth. And it has nothing to do with the quality of the item, because some people think that I just put junk in the antique booth. No, but it's stuff that if the price point is low to the point that the shipping supplies are going to have to be high. So if it's a low price point but fragile and I have to use a lot of shipping supplies to ship it out safely, I'm not going to do that because it's going to eat into my profits. That's the kind of thing that I'll take into my antique booth. Ew, fly house. Ew. Ew. That's gross. Okay. This auction, the things that were in this auction were in storage in a barn for many, 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 many years. So that got dust on them. And I haven't cleaned this stuff yet, so please do not judge. All right. Well, I can tell that this is Avon. It says Avon. It's still pretty cool. I don't know if you can see what it is, but it's like a Revolutionary War guy. That was helpful, wasn't it? Anyhow, it is marked Avon. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it is marked Avon. I don't know what these go for, and I don't even know what to call them. I know it's not Revolutionary Guy. Know that is not it. So, good old Google Lens. Give me a name so I can look it up really quick. And Patriot. Durr. I'm wondering if Carter didn't bail on me again. He has a bad habit of not saying goodbye. Avon Patriot. Glass something. If I can find it, I'll bring it up so you can see. But that is not okay. What is it if it's not a? Is it a candle holder? Got any clue? Thanks, Gina. He never says goodbye. If I remember correctly, he's an hour ahead of us. So that is not what I'm looking for. What is this called? Maybe it's not called Patriot something or other. Oh. Patriot Man, Minute Man. Minute Man. Minute Man. It's not a mug. If it's a mug, it's a handleless mug. Minute. Can't type. Can't type. Minute Man. Oh, ew. I'm sorry I messed with you, Carter. I hope your dog's okay. I do hope that your dog is okay. So I have found it. I'm just looking up the solds and then I'll bring the screen up. There's different colors. I wish this was not clear. Clear glass is the least likely to sell. So anyhow, trying to get it to bring up solds. If any did sell. $5, 0 bids. Okay. The thing is, though, I don't remember seeing very many of these, if any, in the antique mall. So this will probably go in the antique booth. We'll see what happens. Pucarella. That's funny. What kind of a dog is your dog, Carter? I know you've told me, and I apologize. I know you've told me. It's green glass time. Can you imagine? I mean, I don't know. Gina, I don't know how old you are. Carter, I know you're younger than I am. Think about it. And maybe you've already thought about it. Using eBay, listing on eBay or wherever before smartphones, before Google Lens, before Google. I can't imagine. You know how long it would take to research all of this stuff? We got it easy, guys. All right. This is an LG Wright Daisy and Button something or other. Oh, he's a big boy. Husky Retriever and a lab. Aw. Ooh. I like labs. Husky Retriever, I bet he's beautiful. He, she. And yes, they can be a handful. Mine's driving me insane. You should have seen him earlier. He just loves to be under my feet, and I know I should take that as a compliment, but when I'm carrying things in from the auction, I don't want him under my feet. So, oh yeah. So he's sulking now because Mommy yelled at him. Okay. What did I say this was? LG Wright Daisy Button green. See if anything comes up. Okay. I mean, I sold not like now, but I know I sold individual little items here and there type of thing years ago. I can't even remember what it was like. I'll be real honest. I can't remember what it was like on eBay. Other than I remember, I swear to God, I was waiting on checks or waiting on money orders. But I may have dreamt that. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Angie, you snuck in on me. Hi, Angie. You want to hear a funny, Angie? So, key lime kisses. If you don't know key lime kisses, you probably know key lime kisses. Anyhow, her name is Gina, like me. And we just found out, we've known of each other for months and months. We just found out we live less than an hour away from each other. I love it. We are definitely going to get together. Definitely. Oh my God. Bootleg and rewritable CDs. Wow. Yes, very small world. Oh, very, very. All right. You know what, though, Gina? Now that I know you're up there, and I go to Wichita fairly often, not as often as I did before COVID, but we need a Midwest reseller rally. We need to get that organized. Put you on the spot there. I'm looking to see if I can find any of these. This guy. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. You know what? I'm just going to check something. Maybe I am. The battery works. Okay. I'm going to turn off the light for a second. This light. The other one I'd have to get up for. Nope, not going to glow. I was thinking maybe this was uranium glass, but it wasn't quite the right shade, but I thought I'd check anyhow. Dang it. I love uranium glass. We have to do a reseller rally that I don't have to drive 1,000 miles to go to. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I'm not finding this shape of a piece, except for one. And I don't just go off of one listing because they could be wrong. If I type in Cauldron, it's just going to bring up that one listing. You don't want it to. I mean, it does look like a cauldron. Don't get me wrong. And it is filthy. Yeah, it just brought up one list. Oh, wait, there's another one. Okay. Now I've seen more than one listing, and they call it a cauldron. I'm okay with that. So bring it up. Come on, slow computer. Okay, so there's an amber cauldron. These are not solds. And there is a green one, just like the one that I have. And here is not a cauldron, but I can tell the pattern is the same, so I am comfortable in saying it is an LG Wright green daisy and button. So we'll go with that. I don't want to perpetuate misinformation, so I always really make sure that something is what it should. It listed as the right thing. Now this is confusing me though. Because when I look at solds, the first thing listed says Fenton LG Wright. Was Fenton tied with LG Wright somehow? I don't see very many things listed like that, though. Nope, I'm just going to, oh, now see, LG Wright, Fenton, Daisy, and Button. Fenton made for LG Wright. Okay, well, if it was made for LG Wright, then I'm sure they're still calling it LG Wright. I just want to make sure it wasn't LG Wright making it for Fenton. So I'm going to go with LG Wright. All right, take off the solds. It is pretty. Actually, you want to see it prettier? Hang on. Let me clean it. Clean Freak. Best stuff in the world. And use it for just about everything. Okay, this isn't perfectly clean, but it'll be cleaner than it was. There we go. It is really pretty. Not a chip on it. I like that. All right. So let me just get a quick draft going on this, just with the basic info. Just so that when I get done here, I can go back and finish up things as quickly and easily as possible. I don't have to look something up twice because not great memory. Taken too many knocks to the head lately. Okay, question for you, Gina. Just it popped into my head. I know we've already discussed the local Goodwill suck, but in Wichita and the surrounding area, what's your favorite Goodwill? Because I do have a favorite. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of lavender at all. Ugh, no. Do not like. Oh, I forgot to tell you, all this glassware, I got 2 flats worth of glassware for $0.25 each. So, yeah. Okay, just getting the basic info in here. LG, right? Yes, mine too, Gina. The Andover one, and then if I can't get to the Andover one, the one in, is it Derby or Mulvane? I always get the 2 towns. I don't know where the boundary is. I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Okay, I forgot how much I was going to price this one as. Crazy night tonight. Well, Carter, I'm just glad that you said goodbye. Instead of just running away and making me think you're still here and all that. No, thank you, Carter. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Okay, there's one listed for sale for $19.99. So just as a placeholder, I'm going to put $19.99, not $1.99. Okay, $19.99 on this. Save as draft. Got quite a few things over here that I got to take pictures of later. Okay, that was the only thing that wasn't clear glass. And this is chipped. It is chipped pretty badly, so it is going straight in the trash. I won't even give that to Goodwill. I don't like giving people things that are chipped. This is not chipped, but it's kind of plain. Yes, I hope your puppy feels better soon. I don't like sick puppies. All right, I'm going to take a picture of it. See if anything comes up. I am not good at identifying glassware. There are just too many makers. There are just too many. I can sometimes pick out Heisey. I can pick out Fenton pretty easily. But that's about it. And for some reason, this is making me think it's Heisey, but I don't know. I say that because of the handle, the shape of the handle. But I may be completely wrong. And I may not be able to find out. This would be another time where if I can't completely identify something, this would probably be something that I would put in my antique booth. I'm going to take one more picture, see what Google Lens says. Try to get more of that handle. Oh no, got to get the Sonic cup out of there. It's trying to tell me it's Sonic. There we go. Let's see. Nope. 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 Oh, I did have something exciting today. After I got home, I'm gonna put it in my antique booth because I can't identify it. I haven't had this happen in a while. A little over a year, in fact. But I'm sitting here researching the beginning of this stuff, and all of a sudden my phone goes ka-ching, and then I looked at it, and it went ka-ching, and I looked at it again, and it went ka-ching. Went ka-ching 5 times in a row. I should have told Carter that because he's had that happen to him too. One person bought 5 items. I was thrilled. Yes, I did see your post, Angie. That was so very cool. It was so very cool. I have a similar story. Our local Goodwill here in Winfield, I found my mother's amber plastic 1970s sewing kit. So that was cool. It is so funny how things come back to you. All right, this I know I should know. All right, guys, what pattern is that? I want to say Moon and Stars, but I don't think it's Moon and Stars. Actually, I might as well double check to see if there are any chips before I get too deep in this. All right. Oh, that's all right, Gina. Listen, sometime we got to get our contact information so we can meet up since we're so close to each other. You take care. I really am so happy that you showed up tonight, Gina. Have a great rest of your weekend. All right, just taking a picture. That was so funny. I was talking about you weren't here, Angie, but I was talking about this Cessna 1973 open house aluminum ashtray that I had gotten today. And we were talking about aerospace items are hot and everything. And I started talking about the metropolitan city nearby was the air capital of the world at one point. And she's like, I live in the air capital of the world. And I'm like, oh my God, you live in Wichita? Very cool. Very cool. We have talked to each other for months in different chat rooms. Had no idea that we were neighbors. Okay. And this may be Imperial Glass. It is Imperial Glass. But what pattern? Or is it Westmoreland? Now I'm being told it's Westmoreland. All right. Let's just see what this comes up with. Imperial Glass. That is what this is. New cut. Gonna look it up, see what happens. Come on, computer. Imperial Glass, no cut, oval dish. Well, alrighty. I do believe that is what it is. New cut, N-U-C-U-T. Imperial Glass, new cut. Okay, come on, baby. Oval, oblong, dish. See what happens. I got the pattern now. I just got to get the rest of it. Okay. Good night, Angie. Y'all leaving me, but that's all right because I'm just going to keep on working. Have a great weekend, a great evening, honey. There we go. Oh, no, I was just joking. It's fine. I have plenty of things to do. I'm just going to keep the live up a little bit longer, and who knows? Somebody else might show up. If they don't, that's fine too. I'm good with it. So you have a good time. There is not much value in this piece. So it'll be one of those that I decide whether I will donate it or put it in my booth. Probably donate it. This is the same pattern. So I'm going to ignore that too. I'm going to grab some more things. Oh, yeah. Forgot I had these. I hope they all made it here in one piece. We will find out. I believe there were only 3 of them. So if one has arrived broken, I'm okay with that. But huzzah, huzzah, they are not broken. So, and I don't believe that these are absurdly high quality, but they're pretty. And the Christmas season is almost upon us, and they are filthy. I will have to clean them. But aren't those pretty glasses? Long stem. Long stem. And I think they would be beautiful. Oh, that's what I was hoping. I see a label. Yeah. Elements. They're not expensive. But I don't care. I think they're pretty. And I think they will look really pretty, decorated up somehow. I got to get my creative juices flowing because I don't want to ship these. I don't want to ship these. I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to add something fun to them for Christmas and place them in my booth. I like having options as to where I put things. So anyhow, 3 of them. And remember, this was one of those 25-cent flats. So I like it. All right. I have a whole bunch more glassware. I'm going to skip out on that. I will come back to that after the live. And this too, because I can't wait any longer. I want to look at this other stuff. And I guess I'll just grab one. I will show you. I have 2 flats. I'm just going to grab one, first of all. Now, I paid up for these. And I'm going to come clean. A fellow reseller was bidding on these. And I don't normally do this. Normally, if I know a person, I just back off. And then I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? Gosh darn it. If I back off all the time, I'm never going to get anything I want. This is a business. I have to think of it as a business. So I spent $5 on each one of these flats. I would never do that normally. But I knew that I had enough good things that I'd already picked up that I would make my money back. So, yeah. So I'll show you because I show you guys so you know I'm not lying about what I paid for things. And it's just miscellaneous little toys. There's some Happy Meal toys. There's some other things. And I bought them. And I am going to pick out a bag at random. Somebody tried to sell them at a garage sale because the bags say 50 cents a piece on them. But I don't know what these are. I don't know if they're worth a dang thing. I'm going to have fun with it. I don't care. It's all good. All right. But I need my loop because my eyes are old. All this says is 20 on it. And I don't see any other mark. Probably going to be doing an awful lot of Google lensing, but I'm okay with that. We have the technology. Let's see what this girl is. She's cute. I'm sure she's probably just a Happy Meal thing, but oh, there she is. Yep. McDonald's Barbie. 1993, I think it says. She's supposed to have, I don't know if I showed her. She's supposed to have another like pop-on shirt. Little Miss Candy Stripes. And the shirt may be in here. I don't know. Anyhow, that's Little Miss Candy Stripes. I may lot some of this stuff up because there's more than one here, and sell it as a lot. Like I said, lot. This, I don't know what it is either. I'm gonna look at my loop. Made for McDonald's. 1993. Mattel, so it's another Barbie. But it's got, here's what I'm looking at. I mean, I knew it was another Barbie because, I mean, they look very similar. But this is what's throwing me off. So, we're going to look her up. I'll probably at least lot the two of those together, but I bet you anything I find more Barbie stuff. And this is, oh yeah, she goes with that other Barbie. So that's cool. This is not a Barbie. This other piece that was in this. It is a Cabbage Patch figurine. Probably Christmas. From the look of it, yes, it is Christmas. And it is dated in 1994. 1994 Cabbage Patch McDonald's figurine. So, 1994 Cabbage Patch McDonald's. I'm weird. I know I'm strange. So there's a series of at least 5 of these. A set of 4 has sold out of the package. A set of 4 has sold for $10 plus shipping. Yeah. And I'm going to hold off listing any of these until I've gone through both flats because I might find some pairs. Anyhow, that's 1994 Cabbage Patch. Oh, sorry. I have an itch. All right. If they are still in package, I'm not going to take them out of the package. This is a Cabbage Patch play set in package. I'm looking for a year because it could be 92, it could be 94, or it could be 95. So, 1995 Cabbage Patch playset McDonald's. 1995 Cabbage Patch playset McDonald's. I think a mosquito got me. And playset number 5. Okay, that's what I've got. Selling for $5 basically with free ship. But again, if I pool some things together, then I don't mind. You know, I paid $10 for the whole box. This is the second thing I picked up. So I'm okay with that. Okay. And there's an empty, what was it? Empty Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs McDonald's Happy Meal. Prince with horse. But it's not in there. All right, what do we got here? Well, you are filthy, but I know that you are part of the strawberry shortcake family. Just by looks. You are filthy, though. Wonder if I can clean you off, but even your shirt is filthy. Okay, who can tell me who the green one is? But I know it's got to be strawberry shortcake. I shouldn't have done that. Whew. Let's just see, because I can't remember which one she is. Well, yeah, I know it's strawberry shortcake, but it's not the strawberry shortcake. It is one of her friends. It just keeps saying strawberry shortcake. I know it's not strawberry shortcake. It's just part of the strawberry shortcake line. Charlotte for strawberries? I've never heard of Charlotte for strawberries. Okay, we'll have to look her up. Strawberry shortcake. I had a strawberry shortcake doll. I was probably a little bit old for it, but I did have one. Charlotte? Never heard of Charlotte. Let's see what we got. Nope, that's not Charlotte. It says Charlotte because it's France. I just don't believe that's Charlotte. Not with the green hair. Okay. Let's green. Let's type in green, see if that gives me anything. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? No, that didn't work. Lime chiffon. Lime chiffon? Maybe. Lime chiffon would make more sense. Lime chiffon, that is who that is. Okay. Now let me search it right. Lime chiffon doll. But you're going to need some big time reconditioning. You have issues. You are not a very clean doll. Shame, shame, shame. All right. There's a lot of them. A lot of solds. A lot of solds. I mean, she's got condition issues. Supposed to have a little parrot too. She doesn't have the parrot, at least that I have found so far. All right. So we'll set her aside. Whoop. What do we have here? Another bag I can open. I like this. This is fun for me. Research is my favorite part. What are you? You are a spider type of thing. And this, I am sure, has something to do with the Flintstones. I will show you in a second, guys. Just get them out of the box or bag. Yeah. Here's a Flintstone. There's Fred in a car. See if I can figure out the year. Oh, nope. No year on that. There's also, oh, my nose. Sorry. There's also this that I know is Flintstones. Bedrock Bolorama. And the back comes out. And snaps back in. All right. Bedrock Bolorama. I'll see what we can find. I should just, honestly, I should get off of here and just sort through this stuff and get it in piles and then go from there. And I will shortly. Flintstones Bolorama. It is a 1994 Happy Meal toy. Fred and Bedrock Bolorama. Not worth a whole heck of a lot. And I believe Fred actually goes with it. Oops, we got to turn around. It's not like he can drive in there, but I don't think he needs to drive in there. That is not what I clicked on. Anyhow, I have oodles and oodles of these to go through. I also bought a train set that I might show on a separate video. I also bought, oh God, yeah. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. Anyhow, I bought a doll. I know. I hate dolls. But I bought a doll, kind of, sort of. Precious Moments, Christmas, it's a stocking. I bought it because it was Christmas. And then more glassware, like I said. And then I bought an old Royal typewriter, because you know I love typewriters. Paid a whole $1 for it. So anyhow, that's kind of a rundown of what I got at the auction today. I did not stay there all day. I just couldn't take the heat any longer. But I think I got some fun things. I got some good things. I got some things I can make some money with. And that is the point, isn't it? Anyhow, I am going to let you guys go. I appreciate everyone who showed up, everyone who watches this after the fact. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed. I try to go live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And usually if I cannot, I will send out a message stating that I can't, usually in the form of a shorts. So make sure you have your notifications turned on so that you see that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks again, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I hope next week is fabulous as well. You are worth it. You are special. And you are loved. We'll talk to you later.